Okay, this is Robert for assignment 3. So let's get started. The first thing we got to do in this video is show my Bootstrap website. So these are my form elements. You see I have each of the fields right here. So this is a text, 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 select, text, and then what's called. And this is automatically set to not being open when the thing starts. So I'll just go through each one and just show you the errors as I go. If I try to submit right now, you get the very first error for the name because I have it as an if statement that just goes through, and you can see on the right hand side each of these is showing that's just the data for them right there. Let me just try to make this bigger. So if we click in here, I can show you my code for that. What I have in my code is first I grab the values for each of the input variables. Then I create regular expressions for each of those. This is just testing to the console logging. And then what I do is I just go through each. So if the first name dot test doesn't match the what's called first name value, then I prevent the forms from submitting and then put an error to the console log for me, and then also an error out for the user to see. So let's try to go through that again. This time I'll put the first name in, and I'm just going to rush through this because each of those are the same thing exactly. So if I do that, try to submit, this time it's the last name error. And I'll put last name. Let's see. Actually, no, this is good. If I tried this, it should not work. Should get the same last name error. See? Last name error, so that doesn't work. Last name and first name both have the same regular expression, which you can see up here. So they both work the same way. So there's that. Then after that, after the last name, let's see, so I'll put Neil, add the email, and then after that, add the actual email. I don't want all these filled in yet. Actually, whatever, I'll just keep the telephone number. So then move that. So if I move that, hit submit again, the next error pops up. Oh, telephone's already in, so get rid of it. So the next error should be telephone. The telephone shows the error, then I put it in. And now city shows the error. Put that in. And I can do city either this way, so like New Brunswick, or I can do it this way, so Bordentown. And they both go through, and it's already showing the state error. State is on error until you select the state, and then once you select the state, it goes on the zip code. And once again, the code for each of these is right here. So for first name, I check if the regular expression which I created up here, and I test that on the value, and if it's not that, then I do this. Same thing for last name, for email, for phone, for city, for state, and then for zip code, which I'm about to put in right now. So I'll go in, add the zip code, which can be either this. That's too many. If I do that, it just moves to the next error, or it can even be the extra one, which is 4 numbers, I believe. There you go. And if I fail and don't put something in, zip code shows up. So not, and actually I didn't show that for phone number. If I don't put the full phone number in, phone number error shows up, and city. If I throw in some numbers first, I guess. City shows up. Bordentown. Is that everything? And then for the terms of agreement, if you try to click it, it won't let you click. If you click show me and then cancel, still won't let you click. If you click show me and actually accept, then it automatically shows up, but then you can't turn it off. So then once you do that, you should be completely done, and you can hit submit. And then once you hit submit, it takes you to the results page, which shows the result, and then the time here, which is the date, month, year. So, and then this is the hours and minutes. I mean, yeah, hours and minutes. So, and that's that. And I believe I have covered everything for the video. Yeah, I've covered everything.